Grand Rising. You know what? I kind of literally just woke up, right? But I've had some warm stuff in my belly already. It's nice and breezy outside. See how breezy it is? See how these winds, pardon me, see how these winds are just blowing hard and strong? So let me tell you something I was thinking about. I was actually reflecting on. I actually had a little dream that made me, think about all of it. So, Judge, you know that when I was young, I keep telling these stories, you see, because I know that this is going to jar everyone's memory, you see, of the past, of exchange, the past in exchange at Tremigo Street. So you see, Judge, when I first met Lilith, the emotions that I received as a child were very, very, I guess you'd say jarring. I was literally terrified. And the only times that I've ever been that terrified was when AB, you know AB, I think you call him my uncle, right? How many uncles do I have? Let's see. I have, is it Marlon? Marlon is my uncle, right? My uncle? Yeah. AB, that's my uncle too, right? I mean, in your world. Philman Smith, that's my uncle too, right? There's another one. Doogie, I think that's his name. I believe that's the one they say is the shiny one, right? Anyways, so every time that AB used to crawl on his belly like a snake, you see that house over 3 Middle Street when you walk up? Boom, the room to the left used to be Leemore room, right? Where he used to sleep back in the day when he was a bus driver. There used to be a bathroom in there. I wondered where the hell the bathroom went, because when I went there, I never seen a bathroom. Right? Where grandmother room, where grandmother dinner, never have no bathroom. So I was like, what the hell? Anyways. But you see, when you walk up to the house, you see the room to the right, that's where me and my brother used to sleep, in that room there. And he used to slide like a snake from the living room, right? The kitchen is the way back, and the kitchen was the last thing that was really like kind of built up, because after that there's some wooden steps where they used to happen at the back there. But I wonder where the part they go to come. I never really go in at the house and then they tell you, I just come to see my grandmother. Anyways, Judge, so I just wanted to tell you that, I remember, very clear as day, the day that they caught that man, being too friendly with the goat. Shortly after that, in the night, they burned a woman alive. Listen, I could tell you, because I will never forget the way she smelled. Do you hear me? I'll never forget the way she smelled. And if I remember correctly, I think it was at least 7 or 8 people that was there. Okay? Just like I remember standing on a police officer's desk and singing for a police officer. Okay? I remember that clear as day. Okay? I remember being in the airport, I think it was New York, screaming, "Moi go home, look at me back home. Moi go home. Moi go home." I didn't like it. Right? I remember all of that. There's so many things I remember. I remember Lilith putting Denise in a closet. No, that one was Diana. It was Diana first. That was in New Jersey. Okay? I remember that clear as day. Okay? Locking her in the closet under the stairs for her to sleep in there. She put a bed in there. She did the exact same thing to Denise, but that was in Florida. And I was pondering on how something like that could happen. Why? was I always so untrusting of Lilith and terrified of her? Okay? Like literally. Why was that? Why would that be? That's so strange. But in any event, as I got older, I started pondering on Diana, the oldest one. This is my sister, okay? In your world. Diana. Oh, well, before I get to Diana, maybe I'll have to do another one. So back to Exchange. Just the Exchange. When I was a little girl, we used to bathe outside at the standpipe right next to the fountain we had. And you would see people when they passed the road because, you know, the little concrete something was very high. So you could have, when you have bathed, all one little curtain did there, you could have look over the street and see who I walk. I used to Sharon Pergy mother, the brown one, pretty brown Sharon. That's another one I'll never forget. Dear Judge and you Lobens, I'll never forget what you did to that woman. I'll never forget how I felt as a child because she used to always come right up there to them wooden posts with the barbed wire panny and come talk to me while I showered. I always call her a healer. I used to when we drive our mud. When she pass, she don't even want looking at the yard. You hear me? She didn't even want to look over there. Somebody that used to always come and greet me and make me feel good and give me sweet tea. I will never forget what you did to her. And what pains me, what pain past tense, me when I got here, is because of that. I look for Pergy. And Dalton tell me, say, oh, Pergy, Pergy mash up, Pergy mud, something like that. But I know now that that's what you do. You try and make people appear crazy. You try to drive them crazy, and if they're not strong enough, then they go crazy. But you have the right one for the task. So you see, Judge, even though you slap that gavel down and you condemn people to a life in the courtroom, you see, in the universe that we live in, the universe delegates its own judgment. There are things that you cannot do. There are things that will turn around on you in a way. If you cause abandonment for someone else, this will come to you and your children. Now you could do it your whole life to people who are not innocent, to people who are out here doing terrible things. That's why gunmen get away with so many things. It's because gunmen, when they go for most people, they deserve it. They earned it. So the judgment is balanced. But when you have destroyed a child's life that is innocent and lived your own, the universe has to answer. The universe has to balance itself, which is holding court on you and yours. And remember, you've lived your life. Huh? You've lived your life. Now your children upon the earth and your grandchildren are upon the earth are going to pay for your sins. Your sins that you made, your choices you made as a young man. Know that. And I feel terrible about that. But what can I do when the universe has to balance itself? There's nothing. The injustice has to be balanced. Always. Always. All right, good day.